Hey Fit with Friends, thanks for joining me today. So we're going to work on strength today, very isolated, specific parts of our body. So how the pattern will go is we'll do a shoulder move, then we'll do an abdominal or core move because it could be your obliques, it could be your back, it could be the front abs, and then we'll do a glutes move, glute leg, quad thigh incorporation move. So we'll do those 3 areas for each circuit, okay? So we're going 30 seconds on, and today we're only going to do that 2 times. Normally when we're doing a 30-second interval, we go 3 times, but we're only going to go twice today because I wanted to add more moves than, I wanted variety more than repetition in today's workout. So find you some music, set your trackers for strength, and I have a pair of lightweights and heavy, medium heavy. So for me, I grabbed 5s and 15s. 3s or 2s will be really good, especially for the shoulder moves because you're going to do some lifting laterally and to the front, and you're going to do some pulses. And we want to be very careful to protect those shoulders because those muscles can be kind of weak, so we don't want to mess anything up in our shoulder. Obviously the heavier weights are going to be for deadlifts, squats, things of that nature. So anyway, let's set our trackers. You've got strength picked out. You've already chosen your music. All right. This hair, I probably should have pulled it up and I forgot. 3, 2, and 1. Big backwards arm circles. Exaggerate the move. Bend those knees. 2 more. Last one. Now, we're going to do big exaggerated arm circles to the front with a flat back. All right, ready? So, flat back. It's almost like you're swimming. Flat back. Separate those shoulder blades. 2 more. Last one. Good job. All right, so flat back, wide legs, reach down to your toes, go forward, pause, be sure your booty is pushed back behind you, stand, squeeze, and tuck under. So let me go sideways. Go again. Forward, pause, stand, squeeze, and tuck under with shoulder blades pulled down in the back. Again. Now pick that pace up slightly. Be sure you're tucking under and squeezing those glutes. Activate them. Squeeze right there. 1 more. Good job. All right, so now we're going to do knee lift rainbows. So lift your knee up, circle it out, tap down, pick it up, back in. Now switch sides. Loosen that hip joint. Your chest stays facing forward. You may be popping in those muscles there. That's because we need to loosen those up. Tap down. Keep that core in while you're working on lifting and lowering. Try not to twist toward your knee. Your body's going to want to turn. Don't let it. So you're forward facing, waist up. 1 more each way. The knee goes out. The knee comes in. It lifts like a rainbow, comes back and around. All right, wide legs. We're going to double pulse. Ready? Push that booty back, up, switch. Get that chest down right over the side of the knee. Breathe. 1 more each way. Be sure that belly's pulled in tight. Last one. That booty's pushed back. You should feel that in the back of the legs. Fists together. Twist at the waist. A few times. 1 more each way. And rest. Now, grab your light weights. We're going to do 2 versions of front raise. Okay? We're going to alternate left, right. Then we're going to go 2 laterally. All right? So try it again. Lift left, straight arm, right. Now 2 out to the side. And you're lifting with wrist in line with elbow, in line with shoulder. Really squeeze the top of that shoulder, rest, okay? We're gonna do that same series again. We'll start with the right arm this time. Same thing, okay? So take a breath, start warming up. Your heart rate's not gonna get super crazy high today, which means your calorie burn is gonna be lower. Let's go. But these nice, shake shoulders make your waist look smaller. It's an old trick, old workout trick. And we all want that now that we're in swimsuits and tank tops, right? Squeeze that shoulder as you lift. And I didn't go too heavy because we have lots of shoulder work in today's workout. Last set, lift, one more time, and lower. I got a little extra out of you. I went on into the break. Okay, so next we're going frog crunch. So you come on down to the mat, roll it down, put the balls of your feet and heels of your feet together. Tilt that pelvis up, hands behind your head without grabbing on that neck. And we're gonna lift our chest. 3, 2, 1. So when you tilt your pelvis up, that means the small of your back is pressed into that mat. Don't drag your neck forward. Your chest is coming up because you're sucking in the core to lift and lower. Press those feet together. That'll help you keep the small of the back down. Push that pelvis forward. 3, 2, 1. Exhale when you lift. That will also help. We're going to do this again, but we're going to come up to the top and pulse 4 times and then roll down, okay? 3, 2, 1. Tuck the pelvis, pulse. 2, 3, 4, and down. Repeat. 1, your pace. Come down. Now, don't crunch in with your head and your neck this way. Elbows stay back. Don't use your chin. Pretend like you've got an apple right here. You gotta keep your chin relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get deep down in those abdominal muscles. So we're back up and we do sumo deadlifts. So I'm going heavier for this set. Feet are wide and you're just gonna slide down your legs with your weights and pull up using your glutes. So remember, on a sumo, your feet are wide, but on a deadlift, your back is flat, so you push those booty cheeks back behind you. Ready? Go. Push back with the booty, keep that chest up, tuck, pelvis under, that's what pulls you up. So lower again, keep your belly in, and only go as low as you can go to use your glutes, your booty muscles, to pull you up. If that is only right here for you, that's okay. You don't have to go all the way down here. There's a point where if you go too low, you're gonna hurt your back. And rest. One more set of that. Similar to what we did with the frog crunches, we're gonna pulse 3 times instead of 4, down. 1, 2, 3, tuck under on 4. Okay, here we go. Flat back, shoulders back, down, pulse. 1, 2, 3, and tuck 4. Push that booty back behind you like you're trying to press the wall with it. Chest and chin stay up. Super use those cheeks. I promise you, if you're doing this right, you will feel it in that booty. Last set. 3, tuck 4. It's a whole different feel when you are lifting yourself up using the booty cheeks, okay? All right, back to your light weights. Supinated rainbow front raise. So supinated means your palms are going to be facing me. We're going to lift, come out, down, around, okay? We'll go one arm at a time, alternating arms, begin. So lift, out, reverse that. Up, over, down, up, over, down. Use your shoulder. Don't use your bicep. Oh wait, same side all the way through that time. Sorry. All right, and rest. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Flipping over your knuckles where they're at the top. Same thing, rainbowing it around. Be super careful not to go too far behind. Never go where your wrist is behind your shoulder. Ready? Let's go. So we're up, over, down. Let's keep that arm, come back. Squeeze that top of your shoulder, those deltoid muscles. Squeeze them. Lift with the shoulder, not the forearm. Loose grip on that weight. Really concentrate, make that mind-muscle connection. Think about the muscle you're working. Come on down, up, and rest. Back to our abdominal section. We're going weighted toe touch. So we're back to the mat. I'm gonna grab my heavier weight. You can do this without a weight, but I kind of think the weight helps keep you anchored down. Hey, daughter.
You got this.
All right, so toes, legs together, feet up. Got your weight in your hand. You're gonna reach up the leg with that weight. Ready? Lift and lower. Keep that belly down. Pull the belly button in towards the backbone. Exhale on your way up. Try to keep those legs in line with your hips. Don't let them come way back. Keep them tight. No momentum here. This is all muscle. 3 and 2. Last one. Lift and down. Second set. You guessed it. We're pulsing. 3 times up. Lower down on the 4th count. Okay? Keep the belly in. Arch of the back. Small of the back is pressed into the mat. Ready? 3 pulses. 1, 2. Lift the chest. 3. Lower down. Belly's in. And lower. Don't have to go fast, but use those abdominal muscles to pull your top half up. Last time through. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and lower down slowly. All right. We are back to booty moves. We're going glute bridge, so you can have 1 or 2 weights, however you want to do it. You can have 2 light weights, or you can stack them, put 1 on each hip, whatever you'd rather do. You know how important form is on the glute bridge. So when you lift, lift with the booty, not the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Lift and tuck it under, then go down. Grab your dollar bill, come up and squeeze tight. Again, when you are truly lifting with the glutes and the hamstrings, right there where they connect, it's a whole different feel than if you're just raising up your bottom. Okay? Lift using those muscles. Keep going. Last one, rest. All right, we're going to pulse. Next set. All right, so we will pulse at the top 3 times, lower down on 4. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Pulse, squeeze, squeeze, and down. Breathe. Tuck under. Every time you lift, your booty cheeks ought to be closing together. Tight up, tight, tight, tight. And down. 3, 2, and finish this one out. And down. Woo. Alrighty, we're back up. Going to a shoulder / back move. We're going to go hinged back flies. Okay. Now, hinged meaning you're slightly bent, lean forward, your back makes a straight line. Knees have a slight bend in them. To do the back fly, you pull your arms straight back behind you and make your shoulder blades try to kiss one another. So here we go. Ready? And 1, lift. Let me turn it this way. I don't want you rocking. Don't do this, okay? Stabilize your core. Your arms come back. Your shoulder blades are pulling them back. Squeeze. No rocking. And rest, okay? That same thing. We're not going to pulse. We're going to keep that exactly as it was. Really think about your form. Pay attention. Are you coming forward and backward? Stabilize. Dig those feet in. Hinge, belly in tight, go. Pull the shoulder blades in the back. But you're using your shoulder in the front to lower down. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Don't let your chin dart out. These are tough. If you need to go one side at a time, that's fine, but don't open up wide and rest. All right, we're back to the core. We're going mermaid flutters, okay? So come on down. You're on your side, kind of on the meaty part of your booty. You can do these with 2 feet together or separated, but you're gonna lift, lift, lift. If you just wanna do 1 foot, do 1. Toes face me. Ready? Here we go. Lift. You get obliques, big time, all right? This is what's lifting and lowering right here. Let me show you on the side, right here. Don't let them come down all the way. If you're only using the top leg, that's fine. Just flutter the top leg. You can float the bottom leg or you can drop it if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Same thing, opposite legs, opposite hip. All right, feet together. 1, float 1, or lift both. Ready? This is it. Your meaty part of your hip has your weight, your balance. This part is lifting and lowering right here. Keep that belly in though. Try to put the belly button to the backbone. If you get to feeling it too much in your back, try to adjust how you're laying down. You may be leaned back too far or not far enough. And rest. All right, back up, booty again, single arm kettlebell swing. All right, so this kind of incorporates a little bit shoulder with leg. All right, so I'm gonna start out and hold mine up and down. I should have grabbed a 10 instead of a 15 for this one. But single arm, squat down, push up, okay? So you're gonna use some shoulder here, and you're certainly gonna use your lower half. Ready? Squat, push forward with the hips. Push the hips. Squeeze the booty. Hold tight. Your chest does stay up though. Your belly stays in. Same thing, don't use your back. This is all hamstring and glute. Push and push. 3, 2, and 1. You'll switch sides. Same motions. All right. Do you feel your shoulders getting stronger and your booty getting tighter already? Ready? Set up. Same thing. Squat. Push with the pelvis. Hold the weight, but don't over grip it. Arm where you need it. Use that shoulder to stabilize. Don't let the weight go crazy. Hard stop at the top. When you stop at the top, squeeze those cheeks together. Don't use your forearm. That's easy to do, especially if your weight's too heavy. Last one, push, pause. Good job. All right, we're going arch over press. I'm going to go lighter. for this, I'm going to start with 1-5. And I may bump up in a minute, but you're going to start hands on the end of your weights, come up over, okay? If you need 2 weights so that you can really make it heavy enough, add 2. Ready? Rainbow, pause. When you get over here, squeeze right there. Pause. Don't let your elbow drop down all the way. Stop it a little below shoulder high. You want to keep that belly in the whole time. Use that shoulder. Push over, hard stop. Push over, hard stop. Last one. Breathe. Now, again, if you think that's too light, go up in weight. But if you are truly squeezing those muscles, contracting them, thinking about what you're using, it ought to be, you could do it with no weight and still get a good workout there. So, we come up over. That's awkward for me, so I'm going back to a single weight. Hard stop, press it up, but it pushes up, right? Your shoulder gets that weight up in the air. You see I'm loosely holding on to that weight. You're almost there. One more, back the other way, and rest. Good. Back to abs. We're going wide leg V, reach through. If you want to add a weight to this, you certainly can. But your legs are going to be in a V in the air. Small of the back on the mat, and you're going to reach through, okay? So, anchor yourself down using the small of your back, feet in the air. Let's reach through now. Reach and lay down. You still keep the belly in. Belly button should try to touch your backbone. Exhale where it's toughest. And I'll tell you what I'm bad about doing. As I get tired, I drop my legs. But we want to keep them up. Are they shaking? I'm having leg seizures. I got this though. Keep reaching. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I'm gonna send pulses your way next. So we're gonna pulse up. 1, 2, 3. Back down on 4. Okay. Same thing. My legs were shaking. Were y'all's? Because I was trying to keep them up straight. Ready? Up. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, and down. Don't use your chin. Use your belly to pull up. If that's too much, you can lower your feet and just have wide knees and reach through them. Almost there. Hold on. Give me one more set of pulses. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and down. Awesome. Okay. We're back to a glute bridge. A little bit different this time. I'm only going to do one weight, but it's a staggered stance. Okay? So, on your back, same rules apply. Small of the back in the ground. One foot's planted and the other is slightly in front of it. And we're just going to lift and lower, but we're going to pulse 4 times and then down. Ready? Go. Pulse. And again, don't use your lower back. Use the booty cheeks. If you want to stay up the whole time, that adds another layer. Squeeze those cheeks together. Pull them together with each pulse. You need to come down in between. Do what you need to do, but challenge yourself down and rest. See, it goes so fast, especially when there's only 2 of the 30 seconds. However, coming to a workout soon near you, we're going for endurance, so we're going to up our times, something we've not done. Lift, switch feet, up. You can pulse 4 times and lower, or keep the pulse. Squeeze the cheeks together. You should feel your cheeks going in toward one another instead of just up and down, okay? It's a whole different feel. Once you feel it, you'll know it, and you'll never have to do it wrong again. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. You should feel almost like your booty and your hamstring are about to cramp up. Okay, standing back up. Y'all, we're knocking this out quick. We're going lateral raise pulse, single arms for the first go round. So we're gonna lift, 1, 2, 3, and then switch, 1, 2, 3, opposite arm. Here we go, 3, 2, I'm starting with my right arm. 1, 2, 3, and switch. Use the shoulder, don't use the forearm. Feet where you need them to be. Tuck the pelvis under. Shoulder blades are pulled way down in the back. Use that shoulder. Your wrist and elbow and shoulder make one line. And rest. All right. If you want to continue that, perfectly wonderful. But if you want to take it up a level, try both arms at the same time, okay? Either way is great. You're still getting good work. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall. And I know I can't see myself right now, but I always have one arm that naturally goes up higher than the other one. And I've tried to figure out why. I don't know if one's longer or one joint's tighter. You're on your last set. And rest. Good. Okay. Back to the mat. Another version of the frog. We're going to frog crunch this time. Okay? Now, did we already frog crunch? Yeah, we did. Frog crunch, glute lift. Okay? So, here's how that looks. Same thing, feet pressed together. You're going to lift the glute, lift the chest. Ready? Let's go. So, lift the glutes, lower, lift chest. You really ought to feel those booty cheeks going together on this lift. Press those feet together and lift. I find myself crawling down the mat a little bit. How about y'all? I don't even know if I'm inside of the camera. Keep the small of the back pressed down when you crunch. Last glute frog and lift. All right. We're going to do that again. This time we're going to pulse on the glute lift part 2 times, and then on the crunch we'll pulse 2 times. Ready? Let's go. So lift, 2, lift, 2, lift, 2. Get some steady rhythm about you. You really ought to feel this in your hamstrings and your glutes, your deep ab muscles. Super close, guys. Stick with me. And rest. Got ahead of myself. All right. Maybe last move. I'm not sure. Let me see. I have 2 moves left. All right. Now, frog, glute bridge, hold. Okay? So we're working those glutes big time, right? So that gave us a little core, and this still will work a little bit of core as well, but the main goal here is going to be your glutes. Ready? 2, 1, lift and hold. If you want to add a weight here, you can, or just hold your arms up, but you can certainly keep your arms down wherever they're comfortable. Press those feet together. Tuck the pelvis. So your pelvis should go up and back toward your face. Squeeze tight. Anybody's legs shaking? Do you feel them doing this? I hope so. They should. Squeeze, 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 and rest. All right. We're going to do that one more time. And when we get done with that, guess what? That's it. We'll be done. It'll be over. So, squeeze it as tight as you can squeeze it. Hold it. Ready. Go. Tight, 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 tight. Get those glutes. A little bit even inner thigh here, but it's mainly back here. Push the cheeks together. Lift, 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 lift. Don't use your low back. It's right here, right under the booty. It's not necessarily about your height, although I do want you to get up there. It's more about the contraction, the squeeze. 3, 2, are you shaking? 1, ha 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 ha. All right, so like I said, I knew this wasn't gonna burn a whole lot of calories, so if that is your goal, you may wanna add, I have that 10-minute calorie burner cardio, and I have a 20-minute one on the YouTube channel, so you may wanna add that on, but this was super good muscle building work, okay? Hug those knees in, and just take a deep breath. Relax. Let's roll it up. Okay. Now flip on over. Hands and knees. Stretch the front of those hips out. Chin up. Push that booty back. Really press into those hands to push that booty back behind you. Alright, now take your leg at a 90-degree angle. Oops, I'm going to sit up. Lower the back leg down. Both hips press into the floor. If you need to sit up to make that happen, sit up. Want you to work toward your leg making a 90-degree angle. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Pull it back. You can go at 45, but I want you to intentionally try to improve that flexibility there. All right, let's switch sides. That wasn't very graceful, so sorry. Straight leg, 90-degree leg. Slide it back. And I'm much less flexible on this side. This hip wants to ride up, so I have to work really hard to make it stay forward. My left hip is a lot tighter than my right hip. All right, release, face forward, legs wide. All right, wide as you can get them. Booty cheeks both on the floor, chest up, so whatever you need to do, both knees down. Press your heels into the mat or the floor. Breathe. Press that chest forward. Now, press the chest forward a little more. Your hands are right beside you. Toes are up toward the ceiling. Knees are down. Glutes are down. Don't let them lift up. They're going to want to. Press even further. You should feel this up the back of the leg, especially in the hamstring and inner thigh. Press. Keep the spine straight though. And release. All right. A couple more little stretches. I'm going to give you a long cool down to relax your muscles. One knee bends, foot crosses over. Hold tight, arm up over. This is going to get your shoulder and your hip. So put your hands, fingers wide, press them, and pull that shoulder back as you hug this knee toward you. Pull that knee into that chest, press that shoulder behind you. Release. Let's do the same exact thing, opposite side. So I'm going to bend my knee, cross it over, wrap up and hug it, arm up over, wide fingers, press, tall spine, hug that knee, press into that shoulder. And release. Okay, a couple more stretches. I don't want you to be so sore tomorrow. Cross the arm over, pull that shoulder, feel it in the kind of the back of the shoulder, middle to back. A little bit in the front, but it feels so good. I love this stretch. Switch. And release. Now, if you want to do a little bit more shoulder stretching, Another couple of good ones to do, the one we do on the wall, where you turn your hand sideways, press it to the wall, turn your feet the opposite way. That's a really good one. Or hands in a door frame, lean your chest forward. Keep your hands on the outside, back side, and push your chest through the opening, and that'll stretch those shoulders. So whatever you need to do to work those muscles out and try and recover, that's what I need you to do. You're gonna be sore tomorrow, I think, and probably even more sore the next day, but that's okay. That means your body's trying to repair itself. That means you did some work, and that's a really good thing. So have a great rest of the day, and join me again tomorrow. See you later.